So, a Vancouver developer, Coromandel Properties, applied for creditor protection this week. This means that they took on too much debt and they couldn't service them anymore as interest rates go up. Well, two questions that we were asked several times in just one day. The first is, how does this affect the people that bought into the pre-sales already? That depends on the project. When a developer becomes insolvent, the court will give them some time to sort out their finances. Well, maybe an overseer is also appointed to make sure that they actually do this. This means that in some projects, likely the ones that are in very early planning stages, those will be cancelled and sold. And the fund would then be used to pay that and finish off the in-progress project. If a project is cancelled, then buyers get their deposit back. But this could be really terrible. Say if you plan to live in it in year X and then you realize that you're back to square one looking for a place. Well, what if the developers already spent my deposit money? Well, pre-sale deposit money is in a trust account of a law firm, and developers can't really spend your money until they start building. And even if they need to tap into that fund for construction, they would still need to get deposit insurance, and that's where the refund would come from. Now, for the projects that aren't liquidated yet and will be going ahead, they likely will be delayed. So when you sign a contract, in the disclosure statement attached to your contract, there's a term called an outside date. So this is the furthest that a project can be delayed to. There is still a chance that your project will still get cancelled at the end of the outside date, but that chance is no more than a healthy project at this point. Secondly, is how do people avoid similar situation when buying pre-sales? Well, one thing our team do when vetting developers is to look at how many in-progress projects that they have. A financially robust builders will finish building and selling or renting out a few projects and then take on a few more. Well, how many at a time is based on the size of the developers. Well, Coromandel in this case had 16 in-progress projects. Another things that we do is we go through a developer's finished project and see how many units were reassigned at completion. So near completion, new owners will get a chance to inspect the final build. And if there are certainly a lot more assignments compared to other projects in similar period, well, that's a red flag. This is Thomas from the Exponential Real Estate Group. Please contact us at exponentialrealty.ca if you have further questions.